What's up, y'all? I know it's not good to talk with your mouth full, but man, if y'all have ever had those jumbo chili dogs from Hardee's or Carl's Jr. Hardee's here where I live. It's Carl's Jr. I guess up north or whatever. Them things is banging, man. I got two, but y'all caught me on the ass end of eating this one. So I got one more left. I'm gonna save that for after the video. A little bit of red Kool-Aid. Oh man. After a long day and an even longer night of doing floors, whew, that hit the spot. Alright, so y'all probably wondering, man, what the hell Mr. Cheap Sense doing, man? It's almost 12 o'clock at night. It's like 11, finna be 11:55 in a few seconds. I just got out the shower and I was going through my messages and I was responding to all the guys' comments. And I'm not sure if I'm going to say this name correctly. I apologize if I don't. But El Padrino, I guess I'm saying it right. I wrote it down. It's right there at the top. El Padrino, Padrino. I guess that's how you say it. Said, and I know before somebody jumps on my ass about this, because a lot of you guys have been giving me ideas, and I say I'm gonna do it, and if I don't write this stuff down, I'll forget. So this one is fresh on my mind. So as soon as I got out the shower and I was in the shower thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. So I'm gonna tweak it just a little bit. They wanted me to do my top 10 Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and I'm gonna add Bealls in there also, because Bealls usually has some pretty decent fragrances also. Obviously I can't do 10 because it would take me literally all night to pick 10, because just about everything that I have I love, and it's hard for me to choose at times. So I just grabbed some that I knew were great finds for decent prices at these stores, and I just grabbed what I could and put it on the counter. So y'all gonna have to excuse the ghetto in me for eating and drinking on camera, but it is what it is. Y'all know me. So first off, I'm gonna start off with, they wanted me to do my top 10, but I have obviously more than 10 fragrances on this counter from TJ Maxx, Ross, Bealls. It may be something from Marshalls on here, but anyway, let's get started. So first off, these could be considered separate, but I'm gonna put it all in one group because it's all under the same house and under the same line. And it is every single Perry Ellis fragrance that I own. And all of these came from, I think all of these came from Ross, if I'm not mistaken. Now, Perry Ellis M may have came from TJ Maxx, but I think the rest of these came from Ross. So I'm not gonna go through and like give you guys all the breakdowns and all this stuff, but I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about Perry Ellis M. This is a tonka bean bomb. I don't know what else is in this, but this is one of my favorite fragrances from the house. I love sweet fragrances, and this is one. Oh shit. Obviously the top is crap on this. It doesn't even really snap into place. It just snugly fits on there, but luckily it was plastic and not glass. So that's my top favorite from that line. Next up, 360 White. Um, this is one that is considered to be a close copy of Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Male. Very nice. That is the reason. This is actually the reason why I got rid of Le Male, is because of this. This is a big ass 100 ml bottle, and I really wasn't that big of a fan of holding on to Le Male and Ultra Male. Also, I got rid of that one too. I have a lot of sweet fragrances that are similar to both of those, so no need for me to keep them. I got my money back off of Ultra Male. Le Male I may have took a little hit on, but it is what it is. So that's 360 white. We have, I think this is, one of these is noir, and one of these is black. I think this is black. Yeah, I think this one is black. I think this one is noir. And obviously, Aqua di Gio alternative. This is 360 red. And this is reserve. So all of these are very nice fragrances from the house of Perry Ellis. If you find these, try not to pass them up. I know a lot of people aren't big fans of Perry Ellis because it's not a big name fragrance house. Not many people really talk about it, and the only ones they really talk about when they do is always 360 red. But give those other ones a try also. They're not bad. Next up, this one I actually found at TJ Maxx in, what is it? Fernandina Beach, Florida. And this is Homage Alone by Lalique. And there are a few video reviews out here on this one. I've done one. And if I didn't do a full presentation, I did a first impression. But this is a pretty damn good fragrance. Smells kind of citrusy. It's more of a grown-up type scent. I like it. It's nice. It really is nice. The bottle is not bad. And I think I paid like about $20 something to $30 for this. And it came in this big book-like case with some shower gel. And I went through the shower gel. So, very good fragrance. This one, I think I found at, I want to say Marshall's also. But this one may have came from TJ Maxx. I think it did come from TJ Maxx. This is Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo Casual Life. And this one kind of surprised me. Yeah, this came from TJ Maxx right across the street. This one is one of those fresh summertime, springtime fragrances. Kind of sweet a little bit. Very nice. I haven't worn this one yet, so I need to pick a day before it starts getting cold and wear this. It's really nice. If you don't have this one, put it in your collection. Very nice. I think this one either came from Bealls or TJ Maxx. And this is Kenneth Cole Blue. And my boy Trey Sense talked about this one. And I ran into it one day and I jumped on it. And my kids liked it. And when my kids like something, I gotta run with it. This is very summery. Has some fruitiness to it. It's very nice. Not the best performance, but it does what it has to do, and I like it. This is Coach for Men, and I think this This one came from Bealls. And this little small, I think 30 ml bottle cost me like 30 some odd dollars. But I wanted it and I got it. And this smells so amazing. This is one you cannot spray a lot of, because if you do, you will choke somebody out. I told the story before that I sprayed this around a friend of mine some time back. And she said it was giving her a headache. But once it dried down, she said it smells really, really nice. So, Coach for Men. This is one I did a slight review or first impression on. I've heard not many people talk about this one at all. Some of you guys do know about it. I've been watching this one for some time, and I finally was like, the hell with it. I'm just going to pull the trigger, because it seems like TJ Maxx wasn't going to get jack shit in. This is Bulgari Pour-On. And I was surprised when I got this, because I've smelled this one before, and I guess coming off of a tester strip and skin are two different things. And this is very nice. It's slightly like a powdery type note. It's not one of those powdery type notes that makes me not like it, because I don't like too much powder. Like, what is it? Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. That one I do not like. I had it before and it was too stringent for me. This one is nice. Great for the summer, spring also. This one I think I picked up for like 30 some odd dollars. It was going down in price so slow. This one I picked up from TJ Maxx also. This is Versace Arrows, and I think I got this one around last Christmas from them gift sets. Once the gift sets go down in price, you can find fragrances like this, Mano Fresh, the small size, the Versace Pour-On, and the Dylan Blue. All the ones that are small like this, you can find these in those gift sets. Very nice fragrance. A lot of people hate this one and they love Arrows Flame. I thought Flame was going to be, you know, something with a twist, like a little spicy, but it's like more of a toned down version of this. So, this one, I don't remember what I paid. I think it was like 20 some odd dollars for it. But it's nice. I like it. Bulgari Man Black Cologne. This one came from TJ Maxx also. This was in Fernandina Beach, and I've heard a lot of people talk about it, and it is nice. Very peppery. It's a lot better than Bulgari Man Extreme, because it had like cactus or something in it, and it actually gave me a massive headache every time I tried to wear it. But this one is nice. Ross Unforgivable by Sean John, compared to Millesime Imperial by Creed. I don't know. I've never smelled Millesime Imperial, but this in its own right is a nice ass fragrance. I like it a lot. I haven't used it but once since I've had it. Most of the stuff I have, I just get it just to collect. But since I'm toning down my collection some, I'm going to start wearing a lot of these fragrances more often. So that's that. This one came from TJ Maxx across the street. This is Dolce & Gabbana, the One EDT. And I know people say EDP is better and all that kind of stuff, but me personally, they both smell the same to me. The EDP may perform better, but this is like a close encounter scent. This is not something that I'm going to wear to work or, you know, wear out for an extensive amount of time. You go get your date, go on your date, go to the movies, dinner, whatever the hell you're going to do, and bring that ass back. That's what you're going to do. This is one of them snuggle up, you're close to your partner at the dinner table, at a restaurant, or if you're at a movie and she's like hugged up on you and stuff like that. This is that kind of fragrance. So this one I think I paid 30 something for, also maybe 40, I'm not sure. This was when it was still kind of popping. This one came from Marshall's, and this is Gucci Guilty O. And this one I think was 30 or 40 something dollars also. And I know this is supposed to be a cheapie video, but I consider these cheapies, especially when you find fragrances like Gucci, Bulgari, Dolce & Gabbana, stuff like that. Depending on what your level is, it's considered a cheapie. So $30, $40 to me is a cheapie also. But I had to have this one, and as you can see, I did wear the shit out of it a little bit. Very nice fragrance. Glad I have it. This one came from Marshall's, and this is Mont Blanc Emblem. Very nice fragrance. I don't know why not a lot of people or reviewers talk about this one. When I first smelled it, when I bought it, I found it, I guess because it was open or something like that. I got it for a steal, like $12, because the rest of them like this were like 20 to 25, something like that. 40 ml bottle. This is nice. It's smooth as hell, kind of creamy almost. I don't really hear a lot of people talk about Mont Blanc Emblem, but I like this one. Pretty decent fragrance. If you see this one and you can get it for the price I paid for it, like 12, 13 bucks, jump on it. This one I watched a little bit around Christmas time, and this is Lalique Pour Homme. A lot of people aren't going to like this one. This is a more mature fragrance. There's a horse head and a lion head version, and this is the lion head version. I watched this one also. The price came down some. It still was kind of pricey, like 25 or 30 something dollars in that price range. Very nice bottle. Sprayer is good, but it is a mature fragrance. Not a lot of people are going to appreciate it, but it's very nice. One of my favorite finds from TJ Maxx is Bulgari Aqua Pour Homme Marine. Very nice fragrance. Sea salty, aquatic as hell. This one performs on me like crazy. I love it a lot. This is was my favorite. I think it's a debate right now because I have Atlantique now and Amara. Amara has been getting a lot of hate. People say it smells like fish or rotten eggs and stuff like that. And personally, I don't get that. It smells great to me, so I don't know. This one, I can't even really put in here because I don't. Yes, I can, because this came from Marshall's. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm thinking somebody sent me this, but this came from Marshall's. This was like 30 some odd dollars that we got the gift set for. It came with this one and a smaller one, but I actually sent that to somebody. So very nice aquatic deep blue sea type fragrance. This is not that next right on the shore type sea saltiness. This is that deep, like them guys that be on them shows where they be going for king crab and stuff like that. This is that kind of deep sea. So it's very nice. My last two are finds that I found at TJ Maxx. This one was a last minute find. I was rushing trying to find something at TJ Maxx, and this technically is not a cheapie in my book, depending on how much you're willing to pay. But I didn't want to walk out of TJ Maxx and they had like 5 minutes left, and I was rushing trying to find something, and I said, oh shit, Valentino. And this is the aqua version, and it was like, I think $59.99 or something like that. So it was like 60 some odd dollars, but still a great find at TJ Maxx. And this one is Valentino Uomo. And this one I found also, I think, at TJ Maxx also. I think. And this one I believe was like 40 some odd dollars. And you can tell the difference. One, I think this one is 125. Yeah, this one is 125 ml, and I think this one is, this is Valentino Uomo Intense. And it's Eau de Parfum. I want to say this is 50 ml. I believe, something like that. But anyway, those are my finds, guys. Sorry I didn't get it down to 10. And I'm sorry that not all of them are cheapies. I can do another list and just do straight cheapies. But I think for the most part, the majority of these fragrances are reasonably priced if you can find them for that. Oh, Prada Luna Rossa Sport. This is 125 mLs. I found this one at Ross, and this was 40 bucks, $39.99. And I have worn it maybe twice, possibly 3 times. You see how much juice is gone out of the top of it. Very nice fragrance. I got compliments each time I wore this. So if you can find stuff like this for 40 bucks, jump on it. Luckily, I walked into the right place at the right time. One other one I should have thrown in there was the Lacoste L1212 white or blanc or pure or whatever you want to call it. I found that one at Ross also for $39.99. So you can find some good ones. I was going to do an honorable mention and throw in Ferragamo F Black. There are a lot of other ones I could have thrown in there, but I just chose what I chose, and we're going to run with that. Hopefully, El Padrino, you like the video. If not, let me know, and I can redo it and do all cheapies. But that's what I came up with spur of the moment. I'm about to get out of here. My eyes are getting heavy. I need to devour this other chili dog and this red Kool-Aid. Holla at your boy. Peace.